Now we're coming towards the end of this year's IPL, and I've been given the job of giving a few school marks to the Australian and England players. I'm going to start with England. That's my team, so I'm going to start with them. Now you get a D because you've got a gig. Because you've got a pick in this year's IPL, you get a D, so that's the starting point. I'm going to give a D to Mark Wood, only played the one game. Chris Jordan only played the one game, so he gets a D. David Willey's played a couple, but he hasn't had a huge amount of success, so D's for those three players. Liam Plunkett, he came in and did okay, so he just sneaks in at a C-. Tom Curran, he gets a C, he got 6 wickets for the KKR. Moeen Ali, I'm going to give a C+. I've got a sneaky suspicion that the RCB team might go a little bit further, which Moeen Ali is going to play a big part in that. C also for Sam Billings, that 1.5 century for the Chennai Super Kings, but he's been in and out of the side, but he had a half decent start. Jason Roy, magnificent 90-odd not out at the Wankhede Stadium, so he gets a C+ for that, even though he's only got 120 runs with a strike rate of 127, an average of 30, so he wants to improve next year. Alex Hales again, C. Again, he's had little stips and starts. He's still in the side. He got a good 148 runs at 24. Strike rate of 125 will disappoint Alex Hales. He needs to get that strike rate a little bit higher opening the batting. Ben Stokes, he's been very, very good with the ball. He's had impact with the ball with 8 wickets. Always creates impact in the field. He'll be disappointed with his batting. 196 runs at an average of 16 and only a strike rate of 121. So Ben Stokes, I'm afraid he's only going to get a C. Josh Buttler, I'll get to him right at the end when I kind of give the kind of top of the tree, top of the class awards on both teams. But Butler, 548 runs, average of 54, strike rate of 155. Where was he at the start of the tournament opening the batting? Huge opportunity missed for the Rajasthan Royals. Now on to Australia. Let's go on to the Aussies. Let's have a look at some of them. Ben Lachlan, good bowler. I like him. Did great for the Adelaide Strikers. Bowls all those tricks, bowls the Yorkers. Not quite had the impact, so he's going to get a D+. D+, not quite a D, so he's had 1 or 2 little bits of style out in the middle, so he gets a D+. Mitchell Johnson's not had a great deal of effect. I think we might be seeing the end of the great Mitchell Johnson, so he's going to get a D. Stoinis, D. Dan Christian, a D. Ben Cutting, D+. He's had 1 or 2 strikes out the ground, which have created a bit of momentum for the Mumbai team. Let's go to the batsman as Darcy Short, probably one of the biggest disappointments of this year's IPL. Huge amount of money the Rajasthan Royals paid for Darcy Short, outstanding in the Big Bash. I think he'll learn from the experience of playing here. Because of the wickets, he'll be better for it next year. 115 runs, strike rate of 116, average of 16 is not a great return for Darcy, but he'll be better for the experience. Aaron Finch got married, arrived a little bit late. Marriage has affected him. Needs to go back to single life. 130 runs, strike rate of 138. Average of 18 for Finchy, and his best man affected him as well, Glenn Maxwell. Whatever happened at that wedding, I think they need to kind of go back to it and revisit, because it's affected both their players. They're both getting C- because they came here with huge expectations. I expect more, they expect more of themselves. So the wedding affected them both. C- for both of those. Chris Lynn, he's played a different style of role actually. In the Big Bash, he just crashes it to all parts, smacks them out the ground. Well, his strike rate's been 131, 370 runs. He's played a couple of canny innings. He's kind of just hung in there, which has been quite nice to see, because he's just adjusting his role a little bit because of Narayan at the other end. So I'm going to give him a B+ actually, because I think he's been a part of some good combinations at the top of the order. Billy Stanlake, 4 matches, 5 wickets. Now, he was going to be a revelation in this tournament if he'd have stayed fit. Got injured, and he's obviously not been seen for the Sunrisers since that injury. I think he would have been in the A category if he'd have played the whole tournament. Big Billy, 145 clicks. He's outstanding, so he would have been an A, but because of the injury, I'm going to give him a B+. Shane Watson, granddad. Don't know how old he is, probably older than me, but he has been outstanding. Shane Watson's been tremendous this year. Now, I didn't mention one player for England, that's Jofra Archer, outstanding. I didn't mention him because he gets in my top 3. The top 3 includes Jofra Archer at 3, Shane Watson at number 2, and another player that I didn't mention, again because he's been absolutely outstanding, 24 wickets, Andrew Tye. So Andrew Tye, Josh Buttler, they get A stars. They are the teacher's pets of this year's IPL. Absolutely tremendous, both of them. And I'm giving them the joint number 1 award. Shane Watson, number 2. Jofra Archer, number 3. The rest of them, you know what? As the teacher used to say to me, you must do better.